Hello and welcome to another Injee video. So today we have launched a feature called Injee Joystick. So what's Injee Joystick? Okay. So yeah, okay, so this is the thing, and yeah, this was flagged upcoming just like Flask export, but yeah, we just took off the flag because this joystick feature is ready. Injee is a software that mostly works on your local computer, so it's really fast and all those things, good for prototyping and all those things. But in real situations, what happens is the server might be noisy and something like that. Okay, right? And so what will happen is the response will take some time to get processed and sent in. Okay, so there'll be delay. Sometimes the resource might not be found, so you'll get a 404 error. Sometimes the server will crash, so you'll get 5 double X error and something like that. Okay, so uh, a front-end app should be able to deal with all those things. Okay, so that's why we designed this thing called joystick. Like you can tell Injee how to behave, even though Injee behaves very well, right? You can tell it to misbehave, right? So that's the purpose of joystick. Okay, so and then with that misbehaving server, you can see what you can do in your front end. Okay, so maybe if the response is really slow, maybe you can just put something like a HTML spinner or something like that. Okay, so you just have it over here. So these are all totally CSS spinners or some, and yeah, and they are calling it as loaders. I don't know, I call it as spinners. Okay, right. So that's the thing, and maybe you can, I don't know, distract user in some other way so that he doesn't feel really bad waiting a bit more or something like that. Okay, so that's the thing. So yeah, and then yeah, you can also simulate responses like status codes 404, 500, and so on and so forth. Whatever status codes you want, you can do that. So and then you can just see how you're dealing with it in your front end app. Okay, so that's the thing. So we call this feature joystick, and I'm going to be giving a demo to you about this joystick. Okay, so and yeah, I'm going to do a curl demo like as always. But of course, if you can also do it with JavaScript with your app, and it's going to work very fine, right? So if you come to Injee documentation and use Injee, you will see joystick almost at the last of use Injee. But yeah, it's very important. Joystick is very important, even though if it's at the bottom, because like the user experience when the server is misbehaving is crucial. Like that might even make or break what to say a paying user, right? So yeah, do use joystick, simulate ambiguities and all those stuff and failures, and yeah, like modify your front end in such a way like it deals with it gracefully, right? So yeah, first let's start Injee, right? Today I'm going to start Injee with Docker because I just feel so I just have these folders: backups, files, mocks, views. So these are the 4 folders that is needed for Injee to operate properly. And so, yeah, let's go to our Docker and see how to start Injee. Okay, so this is the script. Okay, so, and of course, I've got my Docker running. That's the thing. And hopefully, yeah, this should start Injee and we should be running quick. So, right. So Injee is there. Okay, that's good. So maybe we can even launch Injee admin just to what to say to check whether Injee is running, and it's at injeeadmin.codeberg.page. Right. So that's the thing. I don't know why it's taking time to transfer. Okay, but yeah, we've got Injee admin. So for now, let's create. Okay, yeah, let's go to this joystick documentation and follow it. So we are what to say, creating a table named people and populating with this data over here. So And this data people, yeah, you can just open it and see like it will be over here, right? So there is a data project in Injee, and you can have a JSON like this anywhere in your local system or anywhere on the internet, and you can load with Injee. Okay, so I am loading this data into a table called people in Injee, and so for that, this is the curl command. Okay, so we need some data to work with, right? So that's the thing, right? So yeah. So over here, Injee is running. So let me just put another tab, and yeah, like that's the thing. And let me just pass it to JQ and then see what we get. Okay. So this is the thing. So what is JQ? Okay, it is a JSON formatter. So like JSON formatter, right? And it can be used in terminal. Okay, so pretty print JSON. Okay, right. So this is the thing. And oops, I think this is a blog. Okay, this is a blog, but yeah, like mm, you can, and this is the GQ site. Hopefully, right? Okay, right. That's the thing. Okay, so this is JQ. You can install it, and it'll pretty print JSON. So without JQ, like this output, like which looks bit pretty, might look something. Oops. Okay, not this one. Okay, yeah, I'll just do it. Okay, like let me just put like okay, get and then people, right? So and this is with JQ and this is without JQ, right? So this is without JQ. So you can see the difference, right? So that's the thing. And yeah, of course, we are having this people, and maybe yeah, we can even verify it in Injee admin. So we do have this people table and all those stuff, right? So that's the thing. Okay, yeah. So now let's give this to time. Okay, so time curl, and that's the thing, like to get all the values in people. And let me just give JQ over here, right? And the time is okay, doubles 0.035 seconds, I just think. Okay. So that's the thing, right? So now let's follow this document. Okay, yeah, and of course, this is also the GraphQL endpoint, right? So this is also, yeah, right. So you have some GraphQL, right? And of course, I need to pipe it to JQ, right? So, uh, yeah, I'll just, oops, pipe it to JQ. And yeah, you just get a very good response over here, right? So, right. And so, yeah. So now how to use joystick. Okay, now let's add a delay and status 500. Status 500 means that's it, like nothing works. Okay, something has crashed inside. Okay, so yeah, so now I'm just adding a delay. Just look at the command like pose and it's joystick, and then you just give a flag called delay and you just give a thing called status, right? So that's the thing, right? And yeah, and that's it. Okay, so now what happens is, okay, right. Okay, I've just given it. Now I can just get back the status of my joystick. Okay, like what's there can be got using this get command. Okay, and this URL like slash joystick is the URL. So this will just give us what's there in joystick. Okay, so let me pipe to JQ. Okay, right. So it just says delay 1000 and status 500. So now let's try to get all people, right? So yeah, so now we are just trying to get all people. Now look, it's taking time. Okay, so and of course we have got nothing. Okay, right? Let me also try it with the API stuff where we get JSON. Okay, so this is the thing, and I'm just putting time, and before it was 0.035 seconds, but now look, it's just 1.02032 seconds. Okay, so that's the thing. That's because yeah, we have also given status 500, which means error, right? So that's the thing. Maybe we can also look at status over here, right? And we can Look, the status is 500. Okay, so server error, right? So that's the thing, right? So yeah. So now let's clear status. So for that, we are just using this delete and joystick, and then we are just giving that key status. Okay, so now the status will get deleted. Okay, so now it will default to 200 or whatever status Injee gives. Okay, joystick overrides Injee's, right? So that's the thing, right? And now we'll just get the values in joystick. If you look, we just have delay of 1000 milliseconds. Okay, so that's the thing, right? And now we can get people, right? So, and it will take around about like 1 second, right? I'll also time it. Okay, so I will just time it over here, time this thing, and yeah, let me give to JQ like let pretty print. Okay, so yeah, so just look 1.035, right? So that's the thing. So yeah, it will take time. Okay, so yeah, right. And of course, I can give the GraphQL endpoint if you want, right? So, and this will also take time, and maybe I'll give time and then this GraphQL endpoint and pipe it to GQ, and it's also going to take 1.035. Okay, so 1.046. Okay, so maybe, yeah, like the GraphQL processing does take some time. Okay, so yeah, right. So that's the thing. And yes, okay, yeah. And, that's the thing. Right, okay, like let's change the delay now to 2 seconds. So for that, you are using this put and this joystick URL, and then what you're just telling to do is to override the delay to 2000 milliseconds. Okay, so it will take 2 seconds to respond. Okay, so that's the thing, right? And so I think now you just know what joystick is. You can set some status, and then you can what to say, like and Injee will just obey it, and Injee will obey joystick before it gives its own response. Okay, so that's the thing, right? And then yeah, like we can just time and then and curl, and yeah, let me just give it to JQ so that like it'll look better, right? And look, 2.037 seconds. Okay, so yeah, it is taking time. Okay, so that's the thing. You can just clear all values. Okay, you can use delete and key. Okay, but the thing is, you can use delete without any key after this joystick. So rather than giving slash whatever, if you just give like this, all values in joysticks will be deleted, right? So that's the thing, right? And yeah, so maybe we can get what's in joystick, right? So that's the thing. And that's the thing. Now remember the time, it's 2.037 seconds. Okay. So now we have just cleared joystick, and Injee will be really fast and all those stuff. Okay. So now we are just timing stuff now. And once again, I'm just passing things to JQ. And that's it. You just get it really fast. Okay. So that's the thing, right? So yeah. And yeah, like what I'm just giving at last. Okay, right. Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, that's how it is. Okay, so yeah, even file uploads, mocks, and authentication, all these just work with what to say, like this thing, and what to say, like works with joystick, and all these endpoints works with joystick. And even if you just upload file and set joystick values 5000 milliseconds, it will take like 5 seconds for Injee to give back the response. So it will just simulate like some medium sized file upload or something like that. And you can think about how to distract the user with spinners or whatever it is, right? So that's the thing, right? So this is what joystick is, and I hope, yeah, like you understood what it is, and yep, that's about it. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Until we put a new update in Injee. Bye.